Hey y'all, welcome back to the Brown Bros podcast. I'm Dex,
I'm Lorenzo.
and we're back with episode, I believe, seven of
Seven.
the madness. We are so excited to be back with you guys. A little late start for today. Our episode will be this. We're shooting live.
Live on demand.
Yes, this episode will be posted today, so bear with us.
Please bear with
we
us.
had some technical difficulties. The other
Hella
episode should've
technical
been-
difficulties
but
last week.
it's
It
a
was
new day.
a lot going on last week, okay?
Child, but it's a
The
new day.
devil was busy, but we made it work. We're here today, live and in color, clearly.
Yes, and shout out to you guys for joining us again. Let's talk about what's in our cups because it is a nice, breezy, cold day over here in Florida, huh?
It's a little chilly.
It is.
It's a little break, as y'all would say.
So we brought out the turtlenecks and the hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate. Chocolate.
Cheers.
How Alicia Keys said it.
Chocolate?
You get the hot chocolate.
Oh, in the
In
my
the video.
boo song?
No, I don't think that was my boo.
Mm.
No. Before your time.
Remember you younger, you were mine.
It's the one when she was in New York at the coffee shop.
Oh,
first
was
came
she talking to Usher?
Common.
Oh,
Or
no,
Life.
yeah, because she had Life, maybe. I don't know. One of them. Child.
It's one of them.
All right, straight into our hot seat. So why do I have the wrong cards here?
Wow, that's crazy. And
That
he
is-
wanted to cuss me out, guys.
I found
And said
the right
I was
one.
unprepared this morning. That's crazy. But here we are.
Can't make
So
this
let
shit
me go
up.
ahead and jump right into it.
Okay.
Hot seat question. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
So let me ask you, where's your favorite spot to be kissed?
You so messy. You on my nerves. 'Cause y'all know he put this
It's
in
the
here.
fact that these cards are going to blow away. Thank you.
Y'all know he messy, right? So my favorite spot to be kissed it would be in the proximity between my ear and my lower earlobe to my higher neck octave.
What the fuck? What? You had to get scientific with that.
In position and everything, so you know where to kiss me at. But no, my neck is my spot.
My neck and my back, in my yeah, but
Right,
no. For me, I think it's definitely my neck, my nipples.
Yes, the nip area.
And my
Okay.
kisses down below, like Kelly Rowland said.
Okay, so the next one is what's the last thing TikTok convinced you to buy?
External memory
Yes.
flash drives
Yes.
for the podcast.
For the podcast, yes. It would be that for me, and yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah,
Mhm.
same
That was
thing.
the last for me.
Boom. Okay, what qualities do you look for in a best friend?
Oh, best friend.
Me.
Yes, yes. Because I would not hear the end of it.
Right.
But in my best friend, I look for certain qualities like loyalty, of course, transparency, and accountability.
Period.
What about you?
Same.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And someone who I can vent to and who doesn't always agree with everything that I say.
No,
There
yes,
needs to
ma'am.
be some kind of, bitch, you were wrong. You were definitely wrong with
Because you
it.
be wrong.
I be wrong. And I need to be known or told I was wrong. Don't be like, yeah, friend, just do it again. And I'm out here looking crazy doing the same stuff over and over again when,
And I'm gonna stick beside him.
right.
One thing about it.
Listen. But
So
yeah,
do you see yourself having kids one day?
absolutely. I want to.
Does it matter the sex?
No, not really. I think as long as they're healthy, I'm okay.
Right.
But I will say, if it's to a certain point where I'm like older,
Yeah.
then no, because I don't want to be like in my 50s raising a baby. Not knocking anybody who does that, but I just know me. I wouldn't want to be too old trying to raise a child,
Right.
because I want to live my life. You know,
Mhm.
as I'm getting older,
Yeah. So 2 for you. Doesn't matter the sex.
Mm-mm.
Healthy.
healthy.
Say for me, I would like 2. If I could have a boy and girl, that would be great. That would be ideal scenario. But 1, I minimally want 1.
Okay.
I don't want to leave this earth without at least.
So you don't
one
want
kid.
your child to have a sibling?
We could adopt a sibling.
Okay.
I believe in adopting family
Okay.
members, so we could adopt a sibling if I go through the other route, and if it's too much time, like if I need to adopt and give a home to somebody.
So let me
that
ask you
doesn't have
this: would you have a child the natural way, like you have intercourse with a woman, or would you just do the whole syringe?
one. Pokey and turn it all around.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to doing it the natural way.
Will that work?
Yeah. What you mean? Excuse me. Anyway, are you the big spoon or little spoon? You
I'm dead. I think I am the big spoon and the little spoon. I'm both.
You both.
Sometimes I like to, hold me and I hold you type of vibe.
Okay, so I would say I'm majority.
What?
Most times I'm the small spoon. Most times I'm the small spoon, but I'm not opposed to being the big spoon every now and then. I do like to feel somebody in between my arms.
What if you're like two spoons? Like big spoon, little spoon, and then the big spoon. Is that possible?
For a throuple, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a sandwich. It's getting very much s'mores.
S'mores or Oreo. No, well, Oreo because I'll be the thin layer in between because
I'm there with the extra cream.
extra brown business of the week. We're gonna just move on into the next segment.
You just want to chop it like that?
Yes.
Period. Because I'm just full of it today.
You are.
Clearly.
He's on one, and we're
It's
gonna
the coffee.
head into our brown business of the week. Do you want to introduce our
Yes, brown business of the week is my personal stylist, hairstylist, or beautician, as the older people say.
Okay.
Lady Lou Styles. Lady Lou. Lady Lou Hair on Instagram is her handle. Her name is Nunu. She specializes in like all kind of like cornrows. If you want like Marley twists, any kind of natural hairstyle that you want, like braids, cornrows. She's the one who's been touching my hair since I want to say like 2017, 2018. Okay. I haven't let anyone else touch it. I always go to her. She does my twists. She does my cornrows.
She's reliable.
She's very reliable. She works at Stout Just Right Salon. Okay. So I want to give a shout out to them too. Frankie is the owner. She's also wonderful when it comes to like retwist, hair color, all of that. I might have a little surprise for y'all coming up in the next few weeks with a different style.
Okay, so
with the hair
are we getting a reveal? What's happening?
We're gonna do a full reveal on the channel.
I don't know nothing about this.
You don't, because you're not supposed to.
Okay.
So you have to wait just like everybody else.
I like
unfortunately.
Surprises.
But yes, Lady Lou Hair on Instagram is her name. Or Nunu is what I call her, because she always rocking the new with my hair. Period.
Shout out to Nunu and shout out to Frankie and the establishment. Brown business for the win, of the week. Always.
Period.
Heading into our trendy segment, guys. Golden Globes fashion was on point. This year was one of my favorite. They did their best. They outdid the years prior.
Okay.
Actually, the year prior there was no Golden Globes
because of COVID, right?
COVID, yes. But we got it. The ceremony brought back some amazing fashions this year. And I'm going to tell you guys our top fives for both women and men. And I would like to know your opinion on who your favorites were. We'll start with the ladies. I have Golden Globe winner Michaela J. Miss Queen Pose herself.
Queen.
You saw that she had on a Balmain number it was blue. You sent it to me first, actually. It was blue with the ruffles.
It was
the layers was amazing. The garment completely just fell on her. Like, it was perfect. And she had on a gold shoe with it. Back in front of that fit was popping. I loved it. Shout out to Michaela J. Our next girl would be our very own Wednesday Addams, Miss Jenna Ortega in Gucci. She's, oh my goodness, like, it gave summer. The fabrics was very much, you get distracted and that shit gets I don't understand why you gotta be so distracted. Anyways, so it's a summer. I'm gonna edit this shit out.
I just want to make sure the phone wasn't gonna fall because it's shaking. It's giving an earthquake. It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. So we had Jenna Ortega in Gucci. Nice flowy number. It was long train, gave body cutouts.
Cutouts, yes.
Beautiful accentuation to her body. Hair, makeup, glam was simple but perfect. Broadway performer Jessica Chastain. She wore a Jordan Tammy dress, and Jessica's dress was beautiful. It gave old Hollywood. Yes, old Hollywood glam. Waist cinched in real good, and it was very much like bejeweled down. We'll see that, and hopefully you guys like that as well. And of course, we can't forget 9-time Grammy Award winning Super Bowl halftime
here
performer.
Here we go.
Miss Robin Rihanna Rocky. Pirelli, one of my newest favorite brands. I think we spoke about it on one of our first episodes. They're the fashion house that's doing a lot of like 3D art with the gowns.
Okay.
You might have saw Cardi in a number. You might have saw
yes.
So I always wanted Rihanna to wear this brand, and that night was the perfect time to bring it out.
She looked amazing.
She did the drama. She gave us.
I loved it.
Yes, bulky. What I noticed at this Golden Globe was a lot of bulky, chunky fashion pieces with a lot of fabric. It was beautiful, but she brought it out, honey.
She's
doing her all black
and they
right
look
now.
so good together.
Listen, she in her all black era because you know she's shedding the baby weight, and plus we got Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is right around the corner.
T-minus less than a month.
Yeah.
So Miss Mamas is snatching, but she looked amazing.
Do you think we're gonna get any new music from her at Super Bowl or anything like that? Or you think it's just gonna be like?
She said.
What she said, because I know
words,
you know.
Super Bowl is one thing and new music is another thing.
Got it.
That's what Miss Mama said. But did you see that new ad? We're gonna talk about that.
I did. I got excited.
So Lily James was my last girl to round it out in Versace. This Versace piece was so stunning. It was all red. It was cutouts too, but a lot of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Photographed really well.
Really well, yeah.
Translated amazing on that carpet. So shout out to Lily James as well. So our guys, we have Diego Calva, which was in a Gucci suit. It was green. He had his nice bow tie. Played off for the holidays. That color choice. He looked great. And then we had Jeremy Pope.
Ooh, yes.
You remember him?
Yes.
In an all leather piece. And honestly, he inspired my look today. I pulled the leather piece out because I was so excited what he did on the carpet. He had a leather turtleneck, leather blazer, leather pants, and boots. And he looked great.
He looked amazing.
He did look great.
He ate that up.
He made us brown bros proud.
He did.
Sebastian Stan. This gentleman, I didn't see much information about who he was and what he did, but I can tell you, Mr. Sebastian, I did my research and I had to find him, and he was one of the best dressed men of the night.
Okay.
So I can't wait to show you that. Didn't have details on his outfit. Then we had Reese Feldman. Not so many people agreed in my stories that he was one of the better dressed. But he definitely was one of the better dressed, in my opinion.
Okay.
Trendy approved. He had like a kilt style piece over some long flare pants, and he had a nice big blazer. Nice white shirt underneath. Very beautiful. I know you guys are gonna love it. Last guy, who you think it is? Did you hear? Did you see? Not hear a name that you wanted to hear?
The guy from Everyone Hates Chris.
Yes. Tyler James.
Yes, Tyler James.
And Amiri. Oh my God.
He looked good.
He looks good as hell.
Whoever his stylist is, I love it.
I love Tyler. I think he's in his
era.
His era of like Prince, Harry Styles, that moment he's been giving us, because he's tall, he has the height to give us these pants that he's been giving, the flare cut.
He's rocking now. He's doing it for the black.
He did his thing, and he wore Amiri.
Amiri.
Yes.
Okay. So, that's the new brand. I actually just heard about them not too long ago. I didn't really know what Amiri was until I saw like a couple of people like tag it.
Yes, but I like that they're wearable fashion pieces because I see, regular guys like us in Amiri, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so fly.
Yeah.
But he's a yeah. So my best dress is going to go to, for women, has to go to Wednesday Addams in her Gucci. She was my best dress for many reasons. The whole look from head to toe was perfect. And for my guy, I'm going to give it to...
It's a hard one. Because they're all really good.
I'm going to go with Reese Feldman on that one.
Okay.
What about you?
I think for me, I'm going to go with the queen herself, Miss Robin, Rihanna, Fenty, Rock.
Yes.
Period. I'm going with her. Classic, all black, classic. You can never go wrong with that. I love the drama of it all. It wasn't too much. She just looked regal and just very beautiful. And she has that after pregnancy glow. Like, it's just, I love it. I love it. And I think for the guys, that's a hard one. Like, I really, really love Jeremy Pope. He ate that down. But Tyler, he just has a soft spot for me. Like, I just want to take him with me.
So you're going with Tyler?
I'm going with Tyler.
You'll stick beside him.
I'm going to stick beside Tyler. And Jeremy,
I agree.
I'll let me too.
And that was it for our trendy segment.
Trendy segment. That was good. Period.
Shut up.
So now we're going to jump right into the tea time. It's not our traditional tea time. It's going to be a little more of a deeper kind of conversation piece I just wanted to bring up. In regards to, I'm not sure if you heard, maybe like a week or so ago, there was a 6-year-old who actually got a hold of a gun, took it to school, and shot the teacher.
We are learning more about the hours leading up to the shooting at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News. That's where police say a 6-year-old boy intentionally shot his teacher last Friday. Tonight, the superintendent confirms that boy arrived late to school that morning and his backpack was searched after reports that he may have had a weapon. We have team coverage. Sarah Hammond tells us what kind of security changes the school division is making. But we start with Angelique Arentalk, who spoke to a parent who attended a town hall for Rich Neck families tonight.
A Newport News public school spokesperson told media outlets that Thursday night's virtual town hall meeting was for Rich Neck families only. So after the meeting, I spoke with the father of a second grade student who says he's left feeling uneasy. Mark Anthony Garcia Sr. is among hundreds of Rich Neck parents navigating the next steps after police accuse a 6-year-old student of intentionally shooting his first grade teacher during class. Garcia says his young son, while anxious, is eager to get back to a routine.
It's a different feeling for him.
Garcia tells me a town hall meeting with Superintendent Dr. George Parker Thursday night informed families students can't return to Rich Neck for at least another week.
He said that now we're getting backpacks, and now they're putting metal detectors in, and now putting doors in. These are the things that us parents already spoke about before, and now they're trying to implement it after the fact.
Dr. Parker previously advocated for random and sporadic metal detection. During the town hall, Garcia found out that the boy suspected in the shooting may have carried the gun on his person and not his backpack.
We missed the security measures beforehand.
He says he's also upset finding out Thursday that Rich Neck's front door buzzer didn't work properly before or after Friday's shooting.
It's now finding out information that is detrimental to our security of our children, staff, and faculty.
Garcia says administrators are trying to bring a designated school resource officer to Rich Neck, as well as boost security outside. In Newport News, Angelique Arentalk, 13.
Like trying to replay it in my mind, like 6 years old, a child. Life hasn't even really fully begun yet. You've only been on this earth for 6 years. You got access to a handgun because your parents clearly wasn't paying attention. And I think you also got to be careful what you expose your children at a certain age as well. Like, if you are sitting there letting them watch all of these, like, crime movies and stuff like that.
But make them tell it. The gay stuff is worse.
Right, like, come on.
His video is way worse.
It was way worse than you having your child watch an action movie or even, like, something on YouTube. Because kids go on YouTube and look up stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like they could be going on, guns. And then, boom, they want to reenact what they saw on TV. So it's just like,
the key is parenting. So
start there. That part.
All right. On that note, let's head on into a deep dive topic, which is another topic that's probably going to be one of those lower seeming vibration conversations because it's something that we do need to discuss.
Okay.
I was troubled by something that I watched recently, and it was the Rkelly documentary.
Arrested on federal sex crime charges.
I'm ready to just tell my truth.
He faces 2 federal and 2 state trials.
He didn't do it alone. There was an enterprise.
Bodyguard, entourage, assistants.
They were sick just like him.
Kelly was charged with a criminal enterprise under the RICO statutes, the way they get the Gambinos and the Genoveses.
I have to walk into that courtroom. I didn't want to see his face.
I wanted to call the police, but I was terrified.
We were not just doing a protest. We were shifting the paradigm.
Everyone in Rkelly's operation needs to go to jail. Everyone.
This is something unprecedented in the history of popular music.
The agenda of protecting the black man was brought up in there, and I wanted to speak on the protect the black man notion. I am all about protecting a black man, but with cause.
Right.
And in this situation, he has to face the music because he's sexually assaulted so many people, probably so many that we don't know about.
That's the sad part.
But to know during this documentary, 2 guys actually came up this time, and that was different. We hadn't heard about those 2 victims. They didn't show their faces or revealed their identities, but the gentleman spoke up. One was a 17-year-old at the time working at McDonald's, and he got hit on by Rkelly through the drive-through window. And he was the one to introduce Rkelly to another male friend as well. That Rkelly was intimate. I don't want to call it intimate. He sexually assaulted them because they were underage. Let's call it what it is. He wanted to have them come around more, but not only that, this man was like arranging for his other victims, the female victims, to have sex with the male victims. And
so it's a whole house full
of
like
a puppet master
right.
situation.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, and it troubled me to know about it. But not only that, y'all, what here was really was probably gonna make you gag, but the gag was for me that he had people eating his feces as like a pledge of allegiance or some loyalty to him. Essentially, I don't know if he thought he was their like god or something. I don't know what it was, but he had them eating his
hold the hell up.
His chocolate emoji.
Not his chocolate emoji.
The poop emoji.
The poop emoji. Shut the hell up.
It was gross. It was gross to watch.
As a human, I'm speechless at this point. That is disgusting.
It was disgusting. It was so hard to see because
wow.
The people are still healing from it. Obviously,
I can imagine. That's a lot.
Yeah, and to do it in front of the world, could you
imagine you being like a child, not a teen? You know what I'm saying? And your youth is just snatched away from you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're telling me basically to praise you. You're a king. You're a god. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you want me to eat your feces?
Yeah. Definitely.
You think I'm gonna sit there and do that? Not on top of you already molesting me?
For me, again, the root of that goes back to parenting. Okay, because a lot of people were introduced to him because of promising careers,
absolutely.
And the media already had hold of some information, obviously, because he was on trial for his 2008 abuse that happened before a lot of these other situations happened. So he was allowed to get out of hand, and it ties back to parenting. But gotta love that he's now being accountable. There's, I think, about 17 or so pending charges against him. He's minimally behind bars for 30 years at this time.
As he should be.
So we can say that we're probably not going to see no more of Rkelly.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
So do you feel like it's okay to still listen to his music?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Based off what we know.
Because of me growing up and listening to a lot of his jams, I'm probably gonna say that I can separate the art from the abuse.
The abuse, okay.
Yeah, I can.
That makes sense.
I can separate that. I can. I know that essentially he's gonna get money off of it, but whatever. What about you?
I think I can as well, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I was just actually listening to a playlist I had. Rkelly was on there because Rkelly for me is like my childhood as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Space Jam, like. What is that one? The slide.
Oh yeah. That played at the weddings.
Yeah, it's a staple for our kid. All of that. Like, come on. So it's kind of like, I get it. I don't, like you said, you got to separate the art from the actual abuse. Yeah. So I totally agree with that. But sometimes I just be listening to it and I think about what he did and I turn that shit right off.
I know. It would happen. And if it happens to you, that's fair.
I'm like,
take it off,
supporting
protect
this.
Your peace.
Get the hell out of here.
But our hearts go out to the victims that experienced the abuse from Rkelly. We're hoping for healing for you guys, and I hope that you guys can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely.
Thank you for speaking up. It is going to help a lot of people going through this abuse currently, and it helps a lot of parents to look at how they parent their children differently. So at the end of the day, more good is happening than bad, and we love you. Our hearts are with you.
Our hearts are with you. And if you have been a victim of abuse, we definitely want to open up our channel, our DMs to you guys as well. If you want to vent, speak about it, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to us. Tap in.